The Hamas chief is in Egypt to hold talks for another truce in the war against Israel. Ismail Haniyeh is expected to meet the Egyptian intelligence chief to discuss a likely new agreement, and reports claim the talks will focus on the number of hostages Hamas is willing to release and the Palestinian prisoners that Israel will also turn over. Israel has insisted that all women and men in poor health must be released, while Hamas wants the release of Palestinians convicted of serious offenses. Earlier, a trilateral meeting between the heads of Israel's Mossad, the U.S.'s CIA, with Qatari Premier was held in Warsaw. Sources close to the talks said that while the talks were positive, a deal might not be imminent. At the United Nations, the Security Council vote on Gaza has been delayed for a second day in a row. The UAE and the U.S. are struggling to agree on language that cites a cessation of hostilities and a proposal to set up UN monitoring. Meanwhile, the chief of Gaza hospital has made a confession. In an Israeli interrogation, he said his northern Gaza hospital was turned into a military facility under Hamas's control. He even agreed that at one point the hospital housed an abducted soldier. Hospital director Ahmed Khallout even said that he was a lieutenant colonel in Hamas since the year 2010, and around 15 members of his hospital, which includes doctors and paramedics, were all Hamas militants. On the other hand, the fighting on the streets of Gaza have intensified. Israeli army says that it's advancing in the south as well as the north of Gaza. The IDF raided and detained staff at two of the last functioning hospitals in northern Gaza. Israel's defense minister says troops are working to completely clear out Hamas militants from the area. The Israeli army has intensified action in southern Gaza's Khan Younis city. They carried out more deadly strikes on Tuesday. IDF says that it added an entire brigade and additional forces to the offensive in the area. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society, meanwhile, says that at least 8 Palestinians were killed and 34 left wounded in central Gaza on Tuesday. But the Hamas-run health ministry says that nearly 20,000 Gazans have been killed so far.